y'all? What's up? What's up? Let me see if this is running. I probably shouldn't be around you. Oh, we are live. We are live. Let me share this to my pages. Can y'all hear me? If you in, come in, speak, say what's up. Let me share this to my other pages, and then we'll start with Dating Chronicles. I can't get the screen that was over here last week to work. I like that angle better, but we'll make it work today. Okay, news feed. Tune in. What's going on, y'all? Check in, check in. I was supposed to start 20 minutes ago, but I'm slow when it comes to technology, so. Happy Sunday, though. I'm super thirsty that this weather is nice. It was super nice last year for Cinco de Mayo, too, so I'm about to get off and go and catch a day party real quick and some good old drinks and food. I'm not supposed to be drinking or eating bad, so we'll see what's going to happen. Last year for Cinco de Mayo, too, so I'm about to get off. Y'all say what's up, what's up? Who's in here? I need to share it to my other page, too. Write a post. Wrong one. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Let me know. And I can't see the comments either. This is crazy. Malik Shabazz, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Let me share. I keep saying this. Let me share this to my other pages, and then we'll get started with Dating Chronicles. I feel like this is one that a lot of people can relate to. Maybe, maybe not. Hold on. I need a weekend personalities. We don't have producers, so we got to run our board, get this situated, and talk on the radio. So I can't do a million things at once, so I'm slow. Tune in to Dating Chronicles right now. Okay. There we go. All right. Demetrius, what up? Pittsburgh checking in. Kenneth Bundy, what's going on, y'all? Okay, so let me know if y'all ever can't hear me or can't see me. But so today's Dating Chronicle is basically you're out with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and someone comes up to your significant other, and they speak to them, and you look up, and it's somebody you used to deal with. Now, when I say deal with, I won't necessarily say y'all were like in a real life relationship, or maybe y'all was, but y'all was super low key about it. We all done had that person that we've been with, and a lot of people didn't know about them. You didn't put them on social media, all that stuff. So you find out, you look up, and it's that person. So do you tell your spouse, hey, yeah, fam that you just was talking to, yeah, that used to be me? Or do you just leave it alone and just and just let them, just bury it? They not, the guy or the girl, they not gonna say nothing to your spouse about it, so why would you say anything about it? So y'all let me know. If you saw somebody out that you used to mess with, and the person that you're dating, they know them, would you tell them like, hey, fam, yeah, they used to be me? Or are you quiet about it? What's going on, Aaron? What is popping? Me personally, I've been in situations where the person that I'm dating knows someone that I used to like. I don't think it ever has went as far as like, yeah, the person I'm dating knows the person that I used to smash. Like, I just feel like if it wasn't nothing serious, I'm not saying anything about it. Tell them, in my experience, it always comes out. I think that's another thing, too. I feel like you got to know who you're dealing with. Like, why does it come out? Why did it come out, Tania? I think that's how you pronounce your name. If it's not, I'm sorry. But why did that come out? I feel like if you're dealing with somebody, or you used to deal with somebody, and they still talking about what y'all used to do, like, why is that a subject? I feel like what's in the past is in the past, so don't mention my name. If I get jammed up, don't mention my name. Oh, if I get jammed up, don't mention my name. So, yeah, that's just me personally. I personally would not tell because I feel like the other person, they're not going to say anything about it, and I'm not dealing with them anymore either. And in my case, a lot of the times, I'm cool with every person just about that I ever used to like, that I ever dated, that I ever been with seriously. I'm cool with, I would say 98, 99%. It's like a 1% only because like I'm petty with this one person. When I see him out, it's like, boy, forget you type thing. But I really don't got an issue with him. It's just funny to make him feel stupid. But pretty much everybody that I ever dealt with, I'm still cool with them. So why would I feel the need to tell my boyfriend, my current boyfriend, like, hey, I see that you know him. Not that y'all homies or not, you probably know him. Like, Chicago is super small. And when I used to live in Aurora is super small. Everybody know everybody in Aurora. Everybody know everybody in Chicago. So it's like, who cares if you used to deal with that person? I'm going to tell and not risk her saying I said nothing. My husband used to mess with a chick that I had to be around, and I used to wonder why she hated me. Her sister told me. Okay, so that's funny. I think it's different with women. I feel like we could easily be like, no, I'm not going to tell him. But if it's the man, the girl is always going to tell. So I had an ex where I knew every girl that he dealt with just about, like, while he was with me, after me. And I had to be in these girls' faces, either because, one, it was somebody I was cool with or just cordial with because we went to school together, or two, they was around other people that I was around. Like, I always was around these girls. So you feel super stupid. So, yeah, it eventually comes out. But that's cheating. So that's a whole different subject. But as far as somebody of your past, I feel like my old dudes, they'll tell me or be like, yeah, that was nothing, like, or you will mention, like, who is that or how you know them. Like, I'm nosy like that. I'm that type of person that's like, oh, yeah, by the way, you know this person because what? How you know this person? So, I don't know. I think it definitely depends. I need to know who around me because chicks are crazy. That's definitely true. That's definitely true. But I feel like they shouldn't be around. I won't say that because I feel like in this industry now, I haven't dealt with anybody in this industry, but I know people, like guys that I used to like who's coming into the industry. So I know I'm going to start seeing them out at events and stuff, and we going to be kicking the bobos and stuff. And I feel like I would even introduce my current boyfriend to them as, you know, a friend or a person that works in the industry. I don't know. I think it just depends on your security, you being secure or not. I'm going to tell my dude because I don't want to look sneaky when he find out, like you said, Chicago small. That is true, too. And that's another thing that your boyfriend or girlfriend would throw in your face like, okay, so why didn't you tell me? If it does backfire and hit you in the face, it's like, okay, so why didn't you tell me? Why were you keeping this a secret? So are y'all still dealing with each other? That's the only issue. Like, your boyfriend or girlfriend is going to think you still on dirt because you didn't bring them up. In my case, I feel like old news is old news. Like, I don't have anybody. Okay, I won't say anybody, but I feel like majority of the people, like, I don't even think about or care about anymore to even mention to my current boyfriend. Like, I'm not the type of person that talk about my past. If you ask about it, cool. I don't have an issue with telling you about it, but it's like, I'm not bringing it up, period, because literally people are dead to me. And it's not even being funny or being mean. It's just like, once I like really, really, really let go, I damn near don't even know you no more. So it's different. It was the past, but she in the fam. Oh, hell no. If it's somebody that you still dealing with, I mean, you got to see on a daily, then it's like, all right, that's definitely. I was about to say something. Because I have, okay, never mind. I'm going to tell my dude because I don't want to be looking sneaky. But yeah, if y'all just came in on the conversation, the question is, you and your boyfriend or your girlfriend, y'all out, somebody comes up and speak to your boyfriend or your girlfriend and you look up and it's somebody that you used to deal with like low-key deal with. Like, even if y'all was serious about it, a lot of people didn't know. Y'all didn't broadcast it live on social media, so it wasn't a way for people to find out that y'all was really dealing with each other. So they talking to each other, they chopping it up, you speaking and stuff. Like, are you the person that's gonna pretend and play crazy like you don't even know this person? Like, hey, I'm Sierra, nice to know you, even though I was just humping on you about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, but it's nice to know you. Or are you the type of person to be like, hey, babe, that used to be my old thing, nothing major, totally old news, nothing to worry about, but I just want to let you know because I see that you are cordial with this person, because it does happen. It happens a lot in Chicago, especially if you're in the nightlife. The nightlife is super small. I know a lot of people who deal with each other that work in the nightlife, and it's like, damn, a small circle. Everybody's messing with everybody. So in that case, you definitely got to let it be known, like, look, I used to smash that person. I used to talk to this person, but it's nothing, you know, I'm gonna have to see this person when I go out, but it's nothing to deal with. That's why I'm glad I don't deal with or haven't dealt with anybody in the industry. I won't say I won't do it, but I have yet to do it. I haven't even been interested or attracted to anybody in the industry yet. But yeah, it's only a couple people talking, so y'all could talk to me. I don't like talking to myself. I know y'all all got situations, so let me know. What would you do in that situation? It's 20-something of y'all watching, so I know y'all got some type of opinion. You got to tell them dudes are petty too. That's so true. People say dudes love to act like y'all just so cool, so laid back, so nonchalant. Y'all be more hurt than the women. More hurt than the women, always. Damie Johnson said, it depends on how the approach is once they speak. It depends on how the approach is once they speak, because it can either make or break your current relationship. I don't think I really understand that. Like, you mean like your girlfriend or your boyfriend speaking to them? I'm confused. Let it be known, haters have a way of using it against you. It's better if you come clean. That's true, but going back on who the people that you deal with, me personally, I can't personally see a person saying, yeah, I know Sierra current boyfriend, that's the homie, or that's somebody that I'm cool with. I used to smash her, just talking a lot of mess, just a lot of smack about how they used to deal with me just so my boyfriend could get mad. I don't deal with those type of guys. And if I do, or if I did, and it come to the light, then it's like the situation will get handled then. I just hope I ain't dealing with a lame ass dude like that, but you never know. People talk though. Out of respect, yes, you should. But what if you what if I tell my boyfriend, like, all right, I saw you was just talking to homie, I used to deal with him, and then he get mad at me like, why you even tell me that? I ain't even want to know that. Now I'm going to think something every time I see him, or now it's going to be at the top of my mind. Like, you shouldn't even told me. Everybody don't want to know everything. That's why I say if it's not hurting the relationship, your past is your past. Who you used to deal with is who you used to deal with. Unless your spouse is asking you about this person, I feel like you do not have the need, or, yeah, you should not be saying anything about it. That's just me personally. But also, speaking on other dating, I don't know if y'all heard Bun B. Him and his wife, basically, they got their home broken into. They were both at home, and the wife ended up answering the door, and the gunman basically barged in, held a gun to her head. Bun B, he was upstairs. They had a 4-story home. He was upstairs. He heard all the commotion, got his gun, came down. And basically, the dude ran out because he heard him coming, and then they was having a shoot off in the garage. But the way that his wife demonstrated it to him, to us on, it was an interview that she did. Basically, she was saying how she was trying to keep the gunman downstairs and not bring him upstairs because she knew her husband was up there. So she was basically like, all right, it's either you or me. Like, he's either going to kill me, or he's going to kill my husband, or he's going to kill both of us. So I'd rather him kill me. So she was basically saying it like, He could have killed me all he wanted to. I was just hoping and praying that my husband was able to get to his gun in time enough to come downstairs and defend himself. So what I was saying is, I think Bun B's wife is a true ride or die. If you taking a bullet for anybody other than your child, I feel like you are a true ride or die. So do y'all think Bun B wife is ride or die, or do y'all think that's just stupid of her? Like, why wouldn't she run upstairs if her husband is upstairs with a gun? Of course he came down with the gun, but I don't know. Yes, I'm in Texas, so they were talking about it as soon as it happened. So what's your take on the situation, Damie? I feel like, I'm not gonna say I was inspired. I hope that never happens to me. I don't ever want to play the ride or die role, but I know for a fact that if this is my husband, if this is my child father, anybody I'm in love with, and I'm in that situation where it's either my life or yours, and the person gets to me first, I'm the first person that's in threat or in danger, of course I will give my life for somebody that I really, really, truly love, like husband, like ring on the finger type shit. I wouldn't know what to do in that case. If it's somebody that I'm just dealing with, like, you got to shoot both of us. I don't know. Bun B was in the bathroom, and I think he didn't have any pants on, or underwear on when he came down shooting. She was very brave. Yeah, so he explained in an interview that he was on the toilet taking a mean one. He was on the toilet. You know, apparently all men love to do the number two with all their clothes off. He took his pants off. He took his drawers off. So he said he heard the commotion on the third floor. He was on the third floor, and he heard all the commotion. And he knew. He said he was trained for a day like that. He said he always thinks positive, but he thinks realistic too. So he said he was building up for days like that for somebody to invade their home. So he went and got his gun, and he was coming down, and he heard her screaming like, "Bun, don't come down here, don't come down here." And then he finally of course he ran down there. Now that would have been some messed up stuff if he would not have came downstairs and just would have let her get shot. But you could tell the man was kind of scared anyway. He was really trying to just get some stuff out the home. He wasn't just trying to rob them just because it was Bun B and his wife, but she was a legit rider, ride or die, like my life or my husband's life, and I'm choosing you to kill me. Like, take my life, leave my husband alone, just take my life. I think that's a true ride or die. But if you see in the videos or the pictures, if y'all ever get a chance to look at it, when Bun B and the man was shooting back and forth at each other, when they ended up getting into the garage, that man should have been dead. It was bullet holes in the, because the man tried to steal the car. He ran off with the car keys. It was bullet holes in the headrest, bullet holes in the side of the door. Like, that man should have been dead. But, hey, God definitely was protecting him. I would have been so scared and nervous, but I would have went out for my family. It's good he was there. So are there any women on the feed, like legit, like, would you consider yourself ride or die? Like, when I say ride or die, I mean really or die. Like, would you legit die for the man that you're with? Or like, and it's not even bad if you say no, like, I don't want to do that. It's like, okay, I'm not that type of person. I don't think I'm the person to be that ride or die, which is totally cool. But would you consider yourself a ride or die? Or what have you would have done in that situation? Let me know. I gotta do this break in a second. My mouth all dry. So I'm gonna have to put y'all on a brief hold. Not a hold, but so apparently it's no ride or die women on the live because y'all ain't saying nothing. Which is cool, which is totally cool. Like, that has gotta be a scary situation. In Texas, women and men is super gutter. Just like you got gutter people from Chicago, gutter people from New York, gutter people from LA. But if you're not really built for that, like, it's people who's really built to, like, just tussle or just to take anything on, just head on. Like, everybody not built for that. And his wife was, and he definitely got a rider. I feel like in that situation, Bun B, you do not have the right to ever be disrespectful to your wife, to ever cheat on this woman. This woman, it has been traumatized. She said she is traumatized by it. Like, you need to do right by your woman for the rest of your life because she legit saved both of y'all lives. And we don't know too many people that'll do that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That was Block Boy JB with Shoot right here on Power 92. It's your weekend, babe. Sierra Monet inside the day party to 6 o'clock. And don't forget, I still have tickets. That's right, to see Monica, K. Michelle, Major. Who else is on this lineup? So many more. Red Grant and Lunel at the Mother's Day Love and Laughter Fest. And it's going down Saturday, May 11th at the Erie Crown Theater. I'll be giving those away a little bit later on in the show. But before we get into that, make sure you're following us on social media at Power92Chicago on Instagram and Facebook, and Power92Shot on Snapchat. We're live on Power92 Chicago Facebook with Dating Chronicles, and we're on the subject. We actually talking about Bun B and his wife. If you didn't know, Bun B's home got broken into about a week or two ago, and him and his wife was in his home, and they basically explained the situation like the wife is who saved the both of them. So she was basically ride or die. She said the man was either going to kill me or he was going to kill the both of us. So I would have rather him kill me than kill my husband. Straight up ride or die. I don't know too many women that'll do that for their man. Not even their children. So head over to Facebook, Power92 Chicago, and let us know you riding and you dying for your man or for your woman. Let us know. And we also on a Dating Chronicle topic about, your spouse knowing someone that you used to deal with. Do you tell them or do you keep it on the hush-hush? Coming up next is the family. Ferris at 5. Ferris with the Ferris at 5 mix. It's Power 92. Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, we back. I would because he would for me, but I got the gun, though. Yeah, and that was another thing. The wife was basically saying how she never answered the door. And when Bun B answers the door, they said it's usually UPS, FedEx, or whatever. And he said he come to the door every single time with a gun in his hand because it's like, he said they don't have visitors. No one visit their home, which I definitely understand and I get it. Like, I don't like people coming over to my home. A lot of people don't know where my house is. Like, I've been staying in the same home for a very long time. And you just cannot pay to know where I live. Like, that's just something that's just super weird to me. So he even said, we don't ever have company. So I feel like if someone's ringing my doorbell, it's either the male people or it's danger. So he said he usually answers his door with the gun, but he was on the toilet. And the wife is the one who answered the door. I feel like if you know your husband is answering the door with the gun, you should be doing the same exact thing, which is messed up that you even have to answer your door with the gun in your hand, but it's like you always got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Oh yeah, I did kind of jump in the chair. But yeah, I definitely think she was a ride or die. And it's crazy because we've all been in a situation. I've never been in a situation where someone has a gun to my head, where I'm being attacked by a man. But I have been in situations where you in danger and it's hard to think. Sometimes you don't even know how to react, and you go back and you think damn, I should have did this totally different. Like, if I would have did this, if I would have grabbed my shank, if I would have grabbed my mace, it would have turned out different. Like, you think about that stuff after the fact, but I don't know, stuff like that is scary because you legit cannot, your brain just go on straight freeze. Your body is tensed up. Your heart is beating. So I definitely got to commend her because she just was like, I just kept on covering my face. He had the gun to my head, but I just knew I didn't want him to go upstairs because if he went upstairs, he was going to kill my husband. Little did she know her husband was on his way downstairs to handle that. So we definitely got to salute her or anybody in those type of situations. What's up, Uncle Michael? Who else in here? Kiana, what's going on? But yeah, if you just now tuning into the conversation, basically, I just started talking about Bun B and his wife home being broken into. But before we started that, I was talking about Dating Chronicles situation where, hold on, y'all. I got to do a million things at once. But basically, the situation for Dating Chronicles today is your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you out with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and somebody comes up to them and they speak to them, and I just lost my train of thought. They come up to them and they speak to them, and you look up and it's somebody that you used to deal with. Somebody you used to date. Y'all was super low key about it. Never posted it on social media. Only the people in your circle and in their small circle knew about it. So do you tell your spouse, your significant other, like, hey, I used to deal with that person. I see that this is somebody that you know. I know that this isn't a person that's your actual homie or your home girl, but you know them. But just to be respectful, I'm going to let you know that I used to date with them. I used to date them back in the day, or a couple years ago, or hell, a couple of months ago, depending on how fresh the relationship is. Or do you ignore it? Do you just not? You just forget that you know that person. Saying grandma is real. Let's see. Oh, we still on a Bun B situation. Damie said he had a man following him down there like 20 minutes, for 20 minutes a month ago, and he didn't know him. So now I'm going to get my piece registered for a lifetime. So your safety is very important. It scared me. Do you live in Texas right now? Yeah, I love the South, but I am so scared. Like, I go to New Orleans for Essence Fest for a week. When do I leave? I don't know. It's for a week, though. I leave on a Tuesday. I'll leave on a Wednesday, get back on a Tuesday. And like those last 2 days, I'll plan on going and see my family. They live 2 hours away from New Orleans. But I was thinking about like me having to take that drive back because my flight is super early in the morning by myself. I am so terrified of driving down south. I feel like state troopers going to pull me over and it's going to be another case. Like, I try not to think that way, but I am so terrified of police, especially police in the South. San Antonio. How is San Antonio? Like, as far, I don't even know what I mean by how is it. I've never been to San Antonio. I've been to Houston and I've been to Dallas. I love both cities, though. But yeah, the South scares me if I'm not with my people. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Sorry, I got my head turned. Thank y'all for tuning in. Usually the camera I use is on the other side. But shout out to everybody for tuning in. Who else is in here? I see a lot of y'all just watching, just lurking. I swear I talk to people. I might have the resting BITCH face sometimes, but I'm cool. Y'all can talk to me. We can talk about anything. What else going on in the news and entertainment? Or what y'all doing today? I'm supposed to be going to a day party when I get off. My old shift used to be 3 to 7 p.m. Now it's 2 to 6. So I can actually participate in day parties now because most of the day parties out here end around 8 or 9. So I'll have like a 2-hour time span to get my drink on. Yes, I would tell my man so that nobody can tell him nothing. We tell each other everything. That's good. I would definitely say something. The situation could get messy later on. I hope these comments aren't coming in late. I think they are, though, because I was just talking about that literally 2 minutes ago. But if it's late, excuse my late response. I wish that I could, like, go live with y'all, like, y'all chime in on the situation, like we could see each other face to face. I hate that I'm talking to a screen by myself and no one's in here with me today, so it's kind of like, all right, this is my second time doing it though. But yeah, back on that subject of my boyfriend knowing, I don't have a boyfriend though, by the way, PSA. If I had a boyfriend, if he knew somebody that I used to date or used to deal with low key, I feel like if he don't ask, I'm not telling. I am not the type of person. You can ask my friends. I do not volunteer any type of information about me. I won't even say I'm private. I'm just not that type of person. Like, I have friends that be like, girl, let me tell you what happened to me today. Or, girl, listen to this. I am not that person. Not that I don't want people to know my business. It's just that I've never been that person to be like, all right, this is my life and this is what's going on. Now, if you ask me, I am an open book. I would tell you anything about me and my life because I feel like nothing is too crazy. Like, I haven't been through the craziest stuff in life. So I feel like I done had crazy moments or embarrassing moments that I can tell because it's funny to me. But I'm never ashamed of anything I've ever done. So I can definitely tell you if you ask, but if you're not asking me, I'm not telling you, period. That's with anything, any type of situation. I would definitely say something. The situation could get messy. But yeah, that's just me personally. Somebody else from Texas, H-Town, Mark Flores. I was in Houston in January for my friend's birthday, and I loved it. The only thing I didn't like, because it was so many of us, it was her, one of her, it was a golden year for her, basically, or a big birthday for her. And I don't want to say her age, because whenever I say people age, they think that's my age too, and it's not. But it was a big year for her, and it was a lot of us. It was like 11 girls in Houston, and we couldn't go to every single food spot because Houston got some banging food. We couldn't go to every food spot. We couldn't hit up every club, or we didn't even get a chance to go to the strip club. So 3 days in Houston definitely wasn't enough time for 11 girls. So I definitely plan on going back sometime soon. But I'm super excited. I know today is Cinco de Mayo, but not only is it Cinco de Mayo, it's also the start of I get new vacation hours. So I used all my vacation hours literally. I became full-time last year. I used all my vacation hours literally in like 2 months. I vacation a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know at Sierra_Monet. I travel a lot. So yeah, I used that a long time ago. So I've been using my sick days, and my sick day is about to run out. So I just read up on some new vacation days starting May 5th. So I'm excited. My next trip out of state, well, out of country, is Bahamas for my B-Day. So I'm super excited about that. Let's get back to these comments, though. Nobody can tell him nothing. I personally feel like your past is your past. Simple. I agree. I definitely agree with that. I believe we are together on here. Your new relationship should not reflect on the past. Born and raised in Chicago, just moved to Arizona. A lot of people are moving to Arizona. It's super hot. I've never been, but it just look hot. But yeah, I agree with you. However, if you've been with a person for years and they have a close friendship with the other person, yes, I would let my man know. Yeah, absolutely. If it was a close, I feel like if it was a close friendship, I would have known before I started dating the guy. But if it's just somebody like legit, I was just saying how Chicago is small. I go out a lot in Chicago, so I'm seeing people from people in the music industry, from people who work in the nightlife industry, like bartenders, promoters. I'm seeing athletes out. Chicago is small. Yo, Chicago is so small. So I feel like we know who our current or new booze, like they friend, is before you even really start taking them serious. So I feel like I definitely would have known that they were close friends before I got serious in that situation. But if it's just somebody that you just dap it up with, or you know each other because Chicago is small, or wherever you stay is small, like you can't help that. Like he don't care. If it was up to him, he wouldn't stop talking to me if I told him like I used to date you. Like, so I don't know, it's just different. That's why I'm like, I don't date those type of guys. At least I hope I don't. Like, if you my old dude, don't say nothing about me anymore. Like, whatever we had going on is what we had going on. There's nothing to talk about currently. So I personally feel like I don't date those type of men that still talk about who they used to be with, or who they had, or who they could get back. I don't personally think about that stuff. So, or I don't think that I deal with people like that. So, I don't know. Everybody ain't the same breed, though. Like, it's men that sit there and talk mess about women that they done been with just because somebody else got them. I pray to God I ain't never dealt with a guy like that. If I did, let me know. I mean, if he was, let me know. So I can get on that with his ass. Anyway, what's up, Lil John? What's up? What I was saying about these comments, y'all, I think the comments are delayed because, like, I'm on a topic, and then a previous topic I was talking about, y'all commenting to that. So that's what I was talking about. Like, yeah, I know y'all can see me live, though. But I said I was only going to be on here for a little bit, but Yeah, y'all still watching. So, but yeah, so my show is 2 to 6 for y'all that don't follow me if you're watching from the Power 92 Chicago page or YouTube. I forgot to pull up YouTube because YouTube is live too. So whenever I go live on here, it's live on YouTube if you ever just browse on YouTube. So, yeah, my show is 2 to 6 on Sundays. My social media, I just started a media page. It's really called a fan page, but I don't like calling it a fan page because I don't have fans. I just started out in radio. I'm not that type of person to call anybody my fan. I'll call people my followers. But I just started a media page because I don't post anything on my regular Facebook because that's legit only for my family, to keep up with my family and people I used to go to school with. So I always forget to post when I'm on the radio, when I'm doing events and stuff like that. So I created a Facebook page specifically for that. And that's also under the name Sierra Monet. So if you go on my page, you'll see it has the same exact name, or it's a link on there. And you can like it and just basically subscribe to everything that I'm doing. Weekends, I'm on the radio, Sundays. And then Monday through Friday, I'm a producer over in our sister station, Soul 106.3. So I'm at the station 6 days a week, but y'all only hear me once out of the week, which is super bittersweet. But yeah, I know my time will be coming soon for y'all to hear me more than once out of the week. Oh, Nefertiti says she a fan. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is super different and new for me because, I don't know, I'm a lurker on social media. I like seeing what other people got going on, liking they posts and stuff. But as far as posting a lot, that's not me. But it has to become me because I am a personality. So I have to show my personality for people to tune into my show. So yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening. I don't know, but I don't really have anything else to talk about. I don't know if it's another topic that y'all want to discuss. If you're just now coming in on the conversation, the topic was your boyfriend or your girlfriend you're out with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and someone comes up to them, they greet them, and you look up and it's somebody that you used to deal with on the low. So do you tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend, like, hey, I used to deal with this person, or do you keep it to yourself? So that's basically the situation. I came in on the ass end of the conversation, but I know for a fact if you don't let that be known up front, definitely going to be a problem. Hell, you might have a problem even if you tell them up front. That's exactly what I was saying. Shantaria. I hope I'm saying your name right. But I was saying the exact same thing. I feel like you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. It's some men or women, because I'm going to speak for me. I'm a woman and I date men. So it's men out there. They want you to tell them who you dealt with, who you been with. And then there's other men like, why did you even tell me that? Like, I don't want to hear any of that mess. Now I'm going to think about it every time I see this dude out, and it's going to become an issue. And I'm not going to like this person. So it's definitely a damn if you do, a damn if you don't type situation. So I probably would tell, but I ain't going out my way at first. Alexis, hey girl. But yeah, so yeah, I'm about to wrap this up. It went longer than what I expected it to go. I had a good time. The rest of y'all that's on here that's not talking, I would love for y'all to chime in next time instead of watching our conversation. I feel like, I don't know, I like talking to people. And it's weird when you just watching. I know everybody has a say-so or an opinion. That's why I started Dating Chronicles in the beginning, is because I feel like everybody has an opinion about somebody else, and they have an opinion about other people's relationships or dating status. So, and I also started it because I have hella funny and weird and awkward ass dating experiences that I would love to share one day. I've shared one of them. I think my first Dating Chronicle topic was about me, or I know for a fact it was about me. So I'm like, this would be fun for people to actually let me know the situation that they've been in and how they got out of it, or how they should get out of it. So I haven't done it lately as far as people submitting their stories to me and I read it. and you will remain anonymous. I won't say that you're the person who sent the story, but basically I want people to start sending me stories and telling me like a crazy ass dating experience you had, or just speaking on a certain topic that you want me to speak on, because I love talking about dating. People be like, girl, you ain't been in a relationship since 2012, 2013. What you know about relationships? It was a long one. So, and I've dated since then. So I feel like everybody can give their say-so, or everybody has or can have an opinion about dating. You do not have to be in a relationship to give your opinion about dating. You do not have to be married to give your opinion about dating or being in a relationship, because a lot of people who are in those relationships, it does not mean that their relationships are successful. And people who are not in relationships, it does not mean that they are people that people don't want to date just because they're not in a relationship. It's a reasoning behind people being single. It's a reasoning behind me being single for over 5-6 years. So, yeah, we're going to keep these conversations going each and every Sunday. You have to know your man and woman and what they can handle. That's very true. I think you should, but I might say, what if I do? What happened, huh? Absolutely. I think you should, but I might say, yeah. But yeah, that's my take on relationships and things like that. Each and every Sunday, I try to come up with a dating chronicle topic, but how I'm going to do it is, if you're my friend on Facebook, you can message me on my media page and give me a topic, and I swear I will not say your name whenever I'm talking about the topic. Just give me a crazy ass dating experience that you had, or you being in a messed up relationship and you just want people's opinion about it, and we'll talk about it. Or if you follow me on Instagram, you can DM me. I look at my DMs all the time. I might not respond to everybody because there be some creeps in there, but I try to respond to people who really talk about like real topics, or want a question asked. So yeah, make sure y'all follow me on social media at Sierra_Monet. That's CIERRA_MONAY. And it's a little after 5. So I said I was going to go into 5 o'clock. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I believe I'm going to post this on my Instagram as well for the people who weren't able to check it out on Facebook. But yeah, see y'all next Sunday.